Okay, today we're going to learn to use the app called Splice. So I'm going to get my iPod going and I'm going to look for this app. It might be on the first or second page. And up here it says Splice. Oops, hit the wrong one. Just a minute. Okay, so let's hit Splice. And I'll turn my camera, and the very first thing I need to do, these are some projects that have already been created on this iPod, but I'm going to make a new one, so I'm going to click on this little plus sign up here in the corner, and I need to give it a name, so I'm going to call it Mrs. Powell's Class. Oops, I want to capitalize it because it's a title. And then I hit done. And now I have to make some decisions. We're going to leave it in the HD mode. Oops, go back. HD mode, and then I get to choose a border. So if I click here, I can choose between no border, a postcard border, a sketch border, or a floral. I'm going to say postcard. And then click done. Then I have to choose the orientation. Do I want it to be landscape, which is this way, or portrait, which will be up and down? I'm going to choose landscape. And then I can choose my transitions. That's how it moves from one picture or one video to the other. And so right now it has crossfade. I could try slide left. I'm going to do fall and then say done. Now, once I've made all those choices, I'm going to hit done again, and it's ready for me to start adding pictures and videos. So I'm going to actually start with my title page, click, and then if I tap right here, I can put my title in. Oops, once again, I have to start with a capital because it's the title of a video. Mrs. Powell's Class. I say done, and there it is. Now I can decide how long I want it to show. If I want it to be a short duration, I scroll down. If I want it to be a longer one, I can pull it up. I'm thinking about 4 seconds is perfect. Then I hit done. Now I'm going to add some other stuff. So right here, these plus signs on either side of this slide will allow me to add pictures depending on which side, or videos. So since this is my title, I want to go to the right hand side, so I'm going to click that, and I'm going to add a video or photo. It takes me into my camera roll or my photo library, and I'm going to look for some pictures from last year's class. So I have some kids here, and let's see, I think I'll just choose some random ones. And I can put 2 or 3 or 4 in here. And this is from one of our field trips. So I'm looking to see if there's another picture in here that I want. I think there's one more right there. Okay, and then I'll hit done. And I will say, yes, I'd like to have those transitions. And so now it's just adding all of those pictures that I just clicked. And this little box right here is the transition, how it moves from one picture to the other. So it's still coming. Here's my last one. Once again, I want to add a video, so I click on the picture and I hit the plus sign, and I'm going to hit video and photo, and I'm going to go to my camera roll, and at the very end here, I had taken a video of my classroom and kids. And I know it's a video because it has that little icon on it right there. So I'm going to click it and say done. And it'll take it a minute to bring it in. And now I have my video in here. If let's say I've come here and I want to change something about this picture, I can click the plus sign, or not the plus sign, in here, and I can crop my picture. I can do some effects with it, or I can delete it if I don't want that picture with the trash can. I can even make it appear more than one time. So if I hit the crop button, I can come in here and I can just hit crop and make it a little bit smaller and then say done. And if I want to have some effects, I click the FX button and I can turn it into a black and white and say done. And it will change. It won't show up here, but it will change in the actual picture. And if I want it to come 2 times, I hit it and it's now added it again, so it'll stay a little bit longer. Okay, now I'm going to go to the end, and every video needs to have credits at the end. So I'm going to do another title one, and I'm going to tap here, and I'm going to say created by, by Mrs. Powell and Easton. And then I'll hit done and say done here. And then last but not least, I'm going to click preview and it will put my movie together and I can watch it. If I know it's what I want, I'm going to hit export and we're going to choose medium and it will take it a while to render this project. Once that's done, I want you to bring the camera to your teacher. Good luck and have lots of fun. Thanks.